Hi all, so today in this video we are going to see about how to generate PDF files in Appian. Okay, so to generate the PDF file we are going to follow few steps. So here is a short notepad I have created here. So here you can see the few steps here. The flow will be like this. First of all, a Word file will be created and we will store that Word file into a process variable, and we will use that whatever the value that has been stored in process variable, obviously a document, we will use that PV as a template for the PDF Smart Service. So we are going to use Asposs Smart Service to generate the PDF files, and after that we will create a Word template and a user interface and finally a process model. Okay, so let's get started and we'll configure our, first of all we will configure the Asposs Smart Service and then we'll configure a Word template as well. So let's go to the, so here is the process model. I will search here Asposs Smart Service, it is here. So now we will see what are the things that are required to configure in this smart service. In case you don't have this smart service, you can go to the admin console and from here you can just go to the plugins and deploy this smart service. Okay, I have already deployed it, so I can see here. So let it load, and okay, so let's go to the plugins, and inside that plugin go to add plugins, and here you can see here Asposs. Okay, and here this is the plugin, and from here you can deploy this plugin. Okay, I have already deployed it, so I'm not going to deploy it again. Okay, let me close that and let's go back to this. So let's open our smart service and see what are the things that are present here. So first of all, let's go to the properties in the data. In the data, if we see here, there is one node input, that is source file data list, and it is a type of document data. And if we expand it, we can see a lot of options are there, means many things can be configured here using this smart service. Okay, so how to give the value here? So whatever the value that is coming, we have to define the value here. Okay, and in the output we will get the result as generated file data list. Okay, so let's configure the output. Output will get stored in return file data list. Just click on OK. It will automatically create the process variable as well, and it will save it here. And for the input part, like how to map, should we map it individual values or should we map directly from here, what to do? So what we will do is if for this smart service, how the values are configured are, we will use directly this whole. Okay, we will set the value in the parent only. And how to set the value, there are a lot of values here. So the best way to set up a value is create a CDT for that. Okay, and map all the values, whatever the value are there, just map as it is in the CDT. Okay, so let me show you one CDT, just create this Asposs CDT. As it is, we have to map all the values. Okay, so let us see. Okay, what are the different values? Like source doc ID is available here. Okay, so source doc ID is available here. So I will go to the new fields and I will give this source doc ID. Done. Okay, and it will be of type of number integer, no need to make it primary key. And similarly all the different fields, whatever it is here, every field we have to map as it is. I have already mapped it in one of the CDT. If I show you, so let me search Asposs. So I have already mapped it earlier on to save the time. So here it how it looks. Okay, so let it open. Here it has open. So 23 fields should be there total. So source doc ID, license, and different files are there, and as it is number, if it is text, as it is, it should be correct, because if it is not correct there might be errors in the file. Okay, so let me close that. We'll use this one only. Okay, so now how to map values to the CDT, that is another. So to map values directly to CDT, we can use type bang. One operator is there called type bang as underscore Aspose, okay, CDT, and you can see here all the values of CDT will come here. Okay, we don't need all the values. First of all, let's configure all the values once. Okay, so one is source doc id. So source doc id, here I am giving it null for now. Source doc id contains, like we have seen in the flow, first of all a word file will be there and it will be stored in a process variable, so that the same process variable will be referred here. So currently we have not configured that process variable, so I'm just keeping it null. Okay, and let me just map all the fields as well. Okay, it is also null. Now you can see here I have mapped all the values and I have just put it null for now. Okay, and now for the source doc id we will configure it later, that is very important. And now one more thing here is generated. You can see here generated doc folder id, where you want to store your file. So for that I will configure, I have already configured one constant ys underscore uploaded. Okay, so it will go and sit in that folder. Okay, so that's okay, so that's one thing. Okay, so let's configure and save and close it, and in the outputs I have already configured it. Now our first part is completed, like how to configure this. Okay, now second part I have talked is configure a smart service. I have configured. One part is left, that is map the process value. When I will create, I will map it. Now create a word template. So let's just go to the word and we'll create it. So in the word template, let us write something as a appreciation or thank you note. I'm going to write dear, and then I'm going to give say whatever the keys you want to. I want to give some key as a receiver name. Okay, a receiver name, and then I will give hash, £3 symbol before and £3 symbol after, dear. Okay, thank you for, okay, thank you for watching the video on. And then here I will again give another, define another key, that is topic. Okay, and after that I will give wishing you, okay, wishing you all the best for all the best in your learning journey, something like this. I have just written. Okay, and thank you, and then here I will again give one more key, that is from. Just write it from. Okay, that's it. So this is a very simple template I have created. Let me just increase the font size a bit. Okay, and before that I just want to okay, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you note, I can say it's much better. Thank you note. Let me give it bold, and let me increase the size as well from here, and this as well. So size are fine, and all these things, whatever dear and all these things, I will make it a bold so that it looks better. Okay, and from is also. So now I will go and save this document. So I will save this document on my desktop only, and I will give it something as Asposs Asposs template. Okay, because this is I'm going to use as a PDF template. Okay, so I have saved in the desktop, and finally, so now my template is ready. So I will go to my Appian and I will upload this document. Okay, just click on the document and click on the upload file, and I will go to here, that was Asposs template, and just click on next. And I don't want to create any constant for that, so that's fine. So Asposs template is saved. Now comes whatever the keys that I have written there. I want to create an user interface so that I can put it from the UI. So for that I have already created one UI for that. Here the name was to and something like this. I have created two names. So from here instead of to name, let me give something as receiver. Okay, control safety. So here let it load. So instead of the to name, I will just give it here a receiver. Okay, just map it receiver. Okay, and instead of this rule input as well, I will just map it as a receiver. And it's a very simple UI I have created for that. What is a topic and from, that's it. So let's save the changes and let's go back to my process, and I will use a user input task to refer that. Okay, and let's me go to the forms and just ys underscore thank you note. Here I have referred it, so all the values are now coming here. Okay, let me go to the data and cancel. I don't have any, so let me click on the plus icon. It will create a value for the cancel, and here we can save it. For the receiver as well, I don't have any process variable, so I will just click on the plus and receiver is done. Topic as well, I don't have any process variable. Okay, so I will just click on the topic, and for the from as well, I will just click on the topic. Okay, from, and all these values are now set, and in the assignment I will just assign it to the initiator, so that part is as well done. Okay, all the values are now mapped. So this value is configured successfully. Now after that, whatever the document, so after that I have to generate a Word file. So I will just use this template for the Word, and here I will refer my template. Okay, whatever my template is there. So I have Asposs, with the name of Asposs I have selected. Okay, let us see this, and it will automatically scan. Oh, so actually it is scanning the template from, and topic is coming. So this, see, from and topic is coming, but this receiver name is not coming. Okay, means it is not coming as it is not finding the key. So one of the what we can do here is we have to make our template like all this, like this grammar mistake and this spelling mistake might cause this error. I saw in the community only. So we will remove this checks like grammar and this spelling mistake, and then we'll see. Okay, so in order to remove it, what you can do is follow these steps. Go to the file and then options, and then go to the proofing, and here you can see here check spelling is there. Uncheck that, mark grammar as this, and check grammar, and all these things remove it. And then after that, go to the trust center, go to trust center settings, and in the go to the last option, that is privacy options. And here one thing which you will be checked, so remove that check as well, store random numbers. Okay, now just click on OK. Okay, and you can see like the checks has now been removed, grammar and the spelling as well. Okay, now we will just control S. It is saved now, and we have to actually upload the file again. So previous file, what we will do is let me just delete it, and we will upload it once again. So let's go to the new, and then document, go to upload, and let me go to the Asposs template and just click on next. This time it should not break. Okay, so our Asposs template has now been referred, and now we will go to the process ones and click on the setup, and here we will find the template. Name was Asposs. Okay, and okay, maybe my spelling is not correct, POSC. Okay, now just click on and select this template and click on OK, and again it is breaking only. So it will be much better if I create a like save as a new document only into the desktop CDT1. Let me save it as a new file, and then we'll see once again. Okay, so let me just click on the document, and Asposs template 1. Okay, just click on create document, and here we will refer that template here. So let's click on the setup and Asposs. Okay, and this is the first template and refer it. And now you can say, see, if I saved it as a new file, it is now working. Okay, so try to save it as a new file. So what is the receiver name? So for the receiver name, I will just put it a receiver, PV Bang receiver. And now for the topic, I will give it PV Bang topic, and for the from part, I will now give PV Bang from. That's it. So these are the things which needed to be configured. Name is also very important. So what should be the name? Okay, so name will be thank you, and then we'll give some names as PV Bang receiver. So it will store that file, and in which folder you want to save it. So let's specify the folder as well. I want to save it inside this uploaded file pointers, and now data. So see, setup is now completed, everything I have configured. Now go to the data tab, click on output, and where this document should get stored in the new document. Right now this is ready. Now just check, and now we will go to our Asposs, and here we have kept one field as null, and now we will configure that field as well. So let's click on the format, and here I will use it PV Bang new document. So here it is storing, and now click on OK. And finally we should be able to view the document as well. So for that as well, once the PDF file is generated, here we will fill information, and in this user input task we will view file. Okay, so all the data file we should be able to view. For that as well, like I have created a very simple UI. Okay, so very simple UI it is all. Let me go to the expression mode, and in case you needed some reference, you can see this code here. So ABank document viewer field I am using to view the PDF files. Okay, and one rule input I have created here, rule input PDF file, and it is of type of document. Okay, and whatever it is a type of document I have used here. And one okay, and we should be able to navigate back, so I have used a back button as well here, so that we can go back here. Okay, so this is a very simple code, and I will refer this here. Okay, let me go to the forms, and here ys underscore view PDF file, and that's it. And here all the values are now coming. So let me map. Cancel is fine, we can map it inside the cancel, and here cancel as well. PDF file, so where that PDF file is actually getting stored, that we need to see it. So we have not, I guess, not created any document for the PDF file. So let me create for the PDF file, it will get saved here. And now where this document is actually here, that we'll see. For the button value as well, we don't have any PV, so let's click on the plus icon, it will create a PV and will store in the this. Okay, and after that let me just put an XOR here. Okay, and here I will just put on back button so that we can go back as well. Okay, and here I will convert it to, I will attach this to this, and I will chain it so that we can navigate between the interfaces as well. Let me chain all the nodes here. Okay, this label is not required, let me just chain it. Okay, enable activity chaining should be enabled in everywhere, so all these are enabled. And now I will go to the back and I will configure this XOR. So let me go to this icon and PV Bang button value. If button value is equal to back, okay, if button value, because see here I am saying something like if I click on back, it will get stored as back. So if it is back, then we should be able to fill information, otherwise go to the end node. That's it. So values are now configured. One file was remaining, I guess, initiator. That's it. So now let's click on this. Everything is now configured. We should be able to fill the information. Okay, so now let's just save and publish this, and now we should be able to debug this process. Okay, so view form. Okay, so here I have to say thank you to somebody. Okay, so why to say thank you to somebody? Like let me pick I have lot of subscribers are there and they are saying thank you, so I am really grateful for everyone. So let me take somebody's name. I can see which is recent. One is Sumant. Sumant, how are you? So topic is like generate Word document, which was my recent video, generate Word document, and from it is low code basics. And now let's click on submit and we'll see like the file is generated or not. Okay, it is not generated. Let us see why. Okay, so now to see the error, actually like I have again reconfigured this one. Okay, so this is the possibility. Okay, I have again reconfigured it properly. Okay, pvbank new document folder ID, and let me just control A and control V. Same thing is here again. So I have just reconfigured everything as it is, and I will just click on save once again, and I will see like how this one works. Okay, and now to view the file, actually we are not able to view the file as well. So I forgot one thing, there is nothing in the value. Okay, and where the file will be, so file will be where, so pvbank return file, it will return all the data and it will contain the file. So it will generate generate some doc ID for that. So generated doc ID. Okay, and we will configure this into to document. So to document function I will use, and I will configure that into todocument. In case it breaks or anything, so let us use the property as well in case it breaks. Okay, and here I will just configure the generated doc ID, and if it is not there then null. Fine, and our this value is as well ready. Okay, PDF file and everything was ready. Okay, and now just click on save and publish it. And now let us debug it again. Okay, and this time we'll see. Okay, so okay, Sumant name was we were not able to see, so once again we'll take his name. Okay, and what is the topic? Topic I was saying like generate Word document, and it is from low code basics. Okay, so low code basics, everything is fine. Let's click on submit, and now we should be able to see the document. So now you can see here it is a thank you note. Okay, and it is, let me just I guess it can be zoomed. Okay, so it is the thank you note, and we are able to successfully generate a PDF file as well. So I'm really grateful for everyone. I can't take everybody's name, but fine, let me go back and okay, let me try some other name. Let me try Rohit. Okay, so Rohit is also is there. Okay, and let's see and click on submit, and here you can see here Rohit name is coming. Okay, so many users are there, like I can take the names for that. Okay, so and let me go back and let's take one more name, and after that we can wind up. So one is there, Monica. Okay, so Monica is also here, and now yes, see. So thank you all for all the support, and it has been great. And finally, like I can submit or anything is fine. Okay, so let me just click on open and it's fine. So this was all about like how we can generate the PDF files and all. Okay, so if you get any error, most probably it will be the kind of CDT. So points to remember is like the CDT should be like fine, like it should be correct. Okay, and when you map the values back into the Aspose Smart Service, make sure it is correct. If it is not correct, some error you will get there, and it will becomes very difficult to rectify that error, because generally the error message also not displayed. Okay, so that's all in this video, so thank you.